Om Shanti class. Today we are going to do statistics. Now, what is statistics? It is that branch of science, statistics is that branch of science which deals with collections, classifications, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of data. Right? But today we are going to do mean, and first we are going to do mean of an ungrouped data. Now, first case which we are going to do when the data is not in the form of frequency distribution. Let x1, x2, x3, so on till xn are n observation. So what will be the mean of it? The mean of it will be add all the observation x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x1 divided it by the number of observations you have taken. You have taken here n observations, so let me divide this with the n. So, right. So, x bar. What is this x bar, children? Is this a representation of an arithmetic mean or simply a mean? So, I'll write it. Now, this is all. So, sigma xi. It means, what does this sigma xi mean? That the sum of this all n observation. Sigma xi, and I is from range from 1 to n. It means this 1 to n is showing that there are n observation divided by n. See, if it is 1 to 10, it means there are only 10 observation. Then I'll divide that with 10. The value of n, you know that how many observation we are taking there. Now, in another word now, the formula for the mean is sum of the observation divided by total number of observation. Now, find the arithmetic mean of the first 5 composite number. Now, you know what are first 5 composite number? First 5 composite number are 4, 6, 8, 9 and 10. So what will be its mean? The mean will be 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. How many observations are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 5. And total of this is coming to 37. So 37 divided by 5 is equals to 7.4. Clear? Right. Now, this was the mean of the data in which is not in the form of frequency distribution. Now, let me take the second case. When the data is in the form of frequency distribution, that is tabulated data. So, today I will teach you the direct method of it. Right. Now, mean is equals to, that is x bar is equals to x1 f1 plus x2 f2 plus so on till xn plus fn divided by f1 plus f2 plus f3. That means total number of frequencies here. Now, here in this case, x1, x2, x3, xn be the n values of a variable x having corresponding frequencies f1, f2, f3, so on till f1. Now, how can I represent it again? This is sum of xi and fi. It will be again summation I equals to ranges from 1 to n fi xi upon sigma I ranges again from 1 to n fi. And this I can have value 1 to n. So, what is the summation of the frequency? What is sigma fi? That is total number of observation. So, that is total number of frequency. It is represented by capital N. Clear to all of you? Right. Now we have a question. Find the mean. Now xi and fi are given to you. So we know it. What does this means? Fi. What does fi mean? That 4 is repeated 6 times. 6 is repeated 10 times. 9 is repeated 10 times. 10 is repeated 7 times. 15 is repeated 8 times. Right? Now if I write 4 6 times, then the calculation will become bigger or longer. So to make it short, I write 4 how many times? 6. So what will be the total? 4 6 24. 6 10 60. 9 10 is 90. 10 7 is 70. 120. What is the total coming to? 360. And what is the total of frequency coming to? 40. So what is my sigma fi? It is coming to 40. And what is sigma fixi? It is coming to 360. Here if I say I, it will have value 1 to 5 because there are only 5 observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 variables are there. Is it clear to you? So x mean will be equals to 360 divided by 40. So answer is equals to 9. Is it clear to you? Let me do one more. Now let me take one more example. If the mean of the following distribution is 6, find the value of p. Right. Again, you know, it's the same type of question. Only one variable, the value is p plus 5. So 2 into 3 is 6. 4 2s is 8. 6 3s are 18. 10 1s are 10. P plus 5 into 2 is 10 plus 2p. So what is the total coming to? It is coming to 50 plus 2p. And what is the total of frequency coming to? It is coming to 11. Right. So what is my sigma fi? It is coming to 11. What is my sigma fi xi coming to? It is coming to 52 plus 2p. The formula of the mean is equals to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Now mean is given to you as 6. So 6 equals to 52 plus 2p upon 11. So 11 6 is 66 equals to 52 plus 2p. So 66 minus 52 equals to 2p. So it means 2p is equals to 14. So what is p equals to? 7. I think it is all clear to you. Okay. Thank you, class.